Hello everyone, and welcome to Paper and Moose, and welcome to Mail Day, where I open treasures sent from viewers such as yourself. It is a hot one out there. It's been in the upper 90s for the past few days. It's like summer was like, you thought I was done. You got those days and it was like 50 some degrees in the morning. Well, guess what? I am back. And while I do love summer, I am ready for fall. I'm ready for a little bit cooler weather, that crisp fall air, pumpkin, everything. Maybe not, I mean, I love pumpkin muffins and pumpkin donuts. I just can't eat them all the time. Pumpkin coffee. I'm not a huge coffee drinker. Iced coffee, yes. Hot coffee, only in a pinch while I have it. But anyway, so yes, fall is on the way once we get through this little early September heat wave. So I hope all of you that are in this hot weather, you know, you have AC, you have a fan, you can go hang out at a mall and get cooled off. Your pool is not closed yet. A lot of pools around here, you know, town pools have closed, and it's like 98 degrees at 11 a.m. Open that pool up. But I hope that you all are doing well, and those that are used to this heat, you're probably all thinking how silly we are. Anyway, now that we've talked about the weather, let me first say a big thank you to Basketball Guy's parents. Now, many of you here at Taco Stacks and I talk about Basketball Guy or refer to Basketball Guy. Basketball Guy is a friend that we met through the flea market. He is well known in the vintage, retro, Y2K clothing industry. He sells clothes to famous people. It's crazy. He's always on top of all the trends. He knows what's going to be popular in like the next year. But his parents were so nice to invite Taco Stacks and I over. They had planned on holding a yard sale, but then that kind of got delayed. But they invited us over to take a peek at what they had, see if there's anything that we would like to pick. And they so nicely gave me some amazing treasures. First of all, let me say, their collection is unbelievable. They have some great old signs, even the I guess cupboards, the chest of drawers, the display cabinets that they have are all antique. They are beautiful. They have a remarkable old, I think it's a Hoosier ice chest that they use for display, and that's crazy. And if you want to see probably the best vintage Christmas collection that I have laid my eyes on, and we're talking like knickknacks, figurines, ceramic, porcelain, you know, the whole Howard kind of stuff. Oh my gosh, like, I don't know, 4 cabinets, 5 cabinets, 6 cabinets full, and every single shelf. Every shelf. I mean, there's got to be over 100 pieces on one shelf. Maybe 200 pieces on one shelf. I was like, oh my gosh, this is nuts. You know, I didn't really get a look at all the cupboards. My eyes were probably glazed over from the vintage holiday goodness that was there, but unbelievable to have amassed that collection and display it so nicely. Whew. If you ever want to sell some of that collection, you knew that was coming. Oh my goodness. But then I'd have to buy one of your antique cupboards too, or display cabinets, because those were so nice. But just the items on the wall, the one room when you walk in, they have a great stone fireplace, this great mantle with art. I mean, it's just amazing. So thank you so much for letting both Taco Stacks and I come in and just enjoy hearing about your collection, and thank you for letting us have some pieces of this collection. So what did they give me? Well, I got some ephemera, of course, naturally. None of their vintage ceramic Christmas trees. They have like a whole offshoot room in the garage that have the trees, and they're all different. They're all different. See, I told you there's so many different varieties out there. But of course, I said some ephemera, some other little toys, a whole bin of vintage doll clothes, and an assortment of other dolls. And then I had to prepare myself for this. Not one, but 2 antique Victorian scrapbooks filled with beautiful, decorative, colorful die cuts. I mean, I don't really want to, it's just beautiful. Now these pages are already coming out, so I can hold them up. I don't want to hold up the whole entire book because I don't want to damage anything, but just a little sampling. We have this lovely lady and her parrot. There was one that was, oh, it was Noah's Ark. It was a large die cut. It was gorgeous. Let's see. I mean, there's like each page. Look at the fruit is full. We have peas in a pod. Austin's Forest Flower Cologne. I wonder what that smelled like back in the day. I mean, this. Oh, here's this one. This one is so cute. I would love to put it on a shirt. It's Frank Miller's Crown Dressing for Ladies and Children's Shoes. Will not injure the finest leather. It's a shoe with kids inside. Like, who thought of that? There's even, oh, these are like pictures of, well, not pictures. I wonder what they were advertising, because it's a room with the furniture. So yes, 2 whole albums filled. If I would find that in a box from a tote man, I would probably pass out. And then they also gave me a little bag filled with Circus advertisement cards. So these were cards that would have, I'm assuming, been handed out in town, probably provided at local establishments that had the schedule of the circus. Now this one's from 1956. It looks a heck of a lot older than that. This one is the Stytler Brothers Circus Miniature. I have a lot of Googling to do. Tex Carson Circus. They wrote Lafayette, Indiana on the back of that one. Permanent address, Hugo, Oklahoma. Do I have any viewers from Hugo, Oklahoma? Dale Circus, as good as the best. As good as the best. Oh, here's a card. Bartok Circus from Florida. This is a business card of the circus's chaplain. I'm keeping his name. My lips are sealed because I want to research this guy. Oh my gosh. But I'm sure now that I said the circus name, if you really want to, you can go online and find the chaplain, but that's so neat. Hagen Wallace 3-Ring Circus. Oh, I have a lot to research, but I don't have any circus schedule cards. So I can add these to the collection and look at them, look through them, and do a little research. You know, I know this one's from 1948. The Roger Brothers 3-Ring Circus. 18th week, wow. I know the circus has many people that are not fans of the circus because of the animals, but if you look at the circus, the history of the circus as a historical, it was a historical part of America, then I think if you can see it in a different light like that and learn about just how they traveled, who they employed, you know, then you have the whole, you know, sideshow aspect of the circus and all the different, you know, jobs that were offered in that avenue, just the movement of the circus, getting a whole slew of people, of animals, of equipment, of tents. It's a history unto itself. So now I have a lot of research to do on that, but thank you so much. Thank you, Basketball Guy. Thank you, Basketball Guy's parents. I hope that you are well. I hope that you got your tree issue fixed. They actually had a tree limb come straight through their roof in their living room, like the branches just popping through the roof. Crazy. And that's why they didn't have the yard sale. But I hope that that was fixed, and just thank you for allowing us to come over and see your items and take home little parts of your collection. It's so appreciated, and thank you for watching as always. And perhaps I'll see you at a rummage sale, because fall is around the corner and that means the fall rummage sale. So thank you again. Now for the mail, where I will say even more thank yous. It's the heat, it's getting to me. I turned off my air conditioner because I didn't know if it was going to be too loud when I was talking, and I didn't want to record a whole mail video and then you can't hear anything I say. Then it'll be like I'm a mime from the circus. But anyway, let's get to the mail, shall we? This first package is from our friend Anne out in Ham Lake, Minnesota. Let's see. Choose a Trader Joe's bag. That reminds me of when we used to use the paper bags as covers for our books for school. I don't think kids do that today. Let's see, Renee. Sorry for a crazy package. Hope it is worth it like a treasure. You need scissors. I have some. They're right here. Let's see. P.S. 2 more papers inside. Alrighty. That's right. See, your packaging brought a little memory back. So Anne writes, this is a junk journal, which I've yet to make. You might look at this and wonder what this book is. It is fun to look at and made with recycled stuff I've been saving for a year, and maybe a few pretty paper from the store. Also a lot of great finds at garage sales and secondhand sales. It is fun to look at, and you can write in it. You can write family, dates, names, etc., recipes. I just write bits and bobs in it here and there. You can put photos in it too. You can draw on it, doodle, and doodle. It could be a travel journal. Have fun. It is yours now. Well, thank you, Anne. Junk journal is on my list. I have many things on my list, and I know many people are like, well, when are you going to get to this list? I can't give an answer. I think my issue, and I've said it before, especially in regards to perhaps the junk journal, is that I just feel like I have to keep like waiting. Like, well, I don't have that piece yet, or I don't have that piece yet, or I have to find that piece yet. And it's like it has to be perfect. And I know that it doesn't have to be, especially for junk journals. But anyway, let's see. Hi, Renee. Renee, your upbeat attitude is great. We enjoy watching you on YouTube. We like Taco too. I wish I could find his eBay page. He doesn't share his eBay. I don't share my eBay. I will not share my eBay. He will not share his eBay. I do have my Etsy, which I do have items listed on, and usually they are purchased soon after I list them, so thank you. I don't share my eBay for many reasons. I never created this channel to promote an eBay page. I also find that it can get a little bit tricky. You have people out there that may not necessarily like you, and if they take the time to write you letters to state that they don't like you, then what's to say that they wouldn't take the time to purchase items on eBay and cause problems with those items, report things, have eBay shut down your store, etc. So I just don't want to deal with that. I think now on YouTube there's a lot of videos discussing the problems with eBay and what eBay has done, eBay this, eBay that, and I would rather just not make videos that talk about that. I mean, it's a platform that you don't have to pay rent for a building. You don't have to pay, AC for that building. You don't have to pay employees for that building. You don't have to pay insurance on that building. You don't have to rely and hope that people from other towns will stop by that building. So eBay, I'm not going to argue with eBay's policies, with their new rules. You just kind of got to go with it because it's a platform that I've been selling on for over 20 years. And I keep it separate. I'm sure Taco Stacks probably say the same thing, but I do have Etsy, and Taco Stacks has Etsy, I think, for his merchandise, or you can find us at the flea market. Let's see. Here's a junk journal. I've been making them for 2 years. I cannot wait till you start selling some papers. Yes, and that's the same thing. I'm waiting to put the bundles together. I now have to go out and actually buy more storage containers for some of the papers so that I can continue my process of organization. I like to be organized. It's like how some people can't start work until like their desk is cleaned. That's me. Anyway. Oh my gosh, this little guy with muffins. Proud Mary. Oh, and I'm gonna have that song stuck in my head. Oh, look at the back. It has like a muffin man. Oh, it's the brownie bits. Oh wow. There's even a pencil in the back. How long did this take you? Oh, it's a little pencil holder. Oh, there's mousse. There's some cards. Yeah, there's all, this looks like this would have taken a long time. You know, on YouTube, there are many channels that teach you about these. I think she mentions one, Treasure Books. She's very neat and a good teacher. So I'll have to check her out. She also mentions another one called the Paper Post. And then it says that she is fun. So I'll have to look at those when I have some time. When I'm making my to-do list, I'll check them out. But all these little things. I want to play outside. Oh, it's too late for that. Oh, these are like book pages. This is, I mean, my mind's trying to get around like the binding. I think it's string. Yeah, look, see on the side there's string. Oh my gosh. It would take me a day. Oh, there's Mickey. It would take me a day to just do that. But look how cute. All these little pockets and everything. Oh, and then I forgot, in the back we have Jesus. Because you know we always find him at the estate sales, rummage sales, everywhere. How neat. Yeah, I mean, you could use this for anything when you're out and about. It makes, I guess, writing, scrapbooking fun because every page is different. And this is cute. It's compact. Put it in your purse, keep it in your car, keep it on your desk. Does anybody really know what time it is? Does anybody really care about what time? As I was walking down the street one day, dun, 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 I'll get copyrighted. Well, thank you so much, Anne, for sending this to me. Thank you for sharing this with me. And I love it. Inspiration. Oh, there's a pheasant. I guess I need a lot of, sometimes I just need, you know, I guess to be reminded that yes, it doesn't have to be perfect. And I have to remind myself that. Because you may not, like, I mean, to me, this looks like it's great. It's perfect. To you, you could be like, oh, I could have did this differently and this differently and that differently. So it's just getting over that mindset. But thank you so much for sending this to me. And I hope that you continue to enjoy all of my future videos and the video where I show my first junk journal that I make, which will be at some point. Thanks again. Next, we have this package from Blissfield, Michigan. I don't want to peek yet. Ooh, lovely handwriting. Renee, I am 80 years old and retired, of course. Please excuse my messy writing. Hey, you heard me say lovely handwriting before I even read that you thought it was messy. I think it's nice. I downsized homes and a couple years back after losing my wife of 44 years. Well, sorry to hear that. I've kept my 4,000 plus books in my garage until this week. I began to unpack them. What a job. I believe it. That's a lot of books. Many are being offered to my children and some donated, and some will sit in my bookshelves until I'm gone. And the book I'm sending is, Mennonites. The only Mennonites I ever knew were neighbors when I lived in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan back in the 1950s. Oh, how neat. And they were a quiet family with 3 children, 2 boys and a girl. They were my closest playmates until my dad was transferred downstate Michigan late in the 1950s. I am Catholic myself, but hardly attend anymore. Everyone there is older than me. Sadly, no children in our church today. I think that's the case in many churches, actually. The book might smell a little musty. I don't smell anything. My garage is not heated all the time, only when I putter with my woodworking. Man, you have a book collection, you do woodworking? That's great. So then he writes that he provides his name that you can look up on Facebook, but he doesn't want that known. But he is also an artist, pen and ink. So he has books, does woodwork, and pen and ink artist, and you can look up his artwork through the name of GHM. So go and take a look. Well, thank you so much. Let's see what this book is. A Mennonite Woman's Life, a rare look into the life and times of a Mennonite farm woman from Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Photographs by Ruth Hershey. I wonder if she's related to the Hershey family. Now, being that I do travel occasionally out to Lancaster, you see the Mennonites and you see the Amish. The Mennonites attend a lot of the auctions the one auction that I go to out in that area, and you see them a lot of times buying practical items. A lot of linens, children's toys, children's books. The men, they do a lot of the equipment, housewares. They're not necessarily buying the TVs and things like that. But it's just interesting. It's something that us that aren't in that society, we are kind of clueless on, and we just hear, we have to read about. So letting a photographer come in, oh my gosh, danger, it's a horse bucking. But letting a photographer come in, especially in earlier times, was probably something. Now they have those reality TV shows, whether or not they really tell the story of the Amish when they're on their Rumspringa. But Mennonite women whose lives stretched from the closing years of the last century into the early decades of the current one were for the most part sturdy homemakers, mothers, and farm wives. One of these women kept a box camera near her children, her homestead, her garden, and her drop-in company. Oh, so it was actually a Mennonite woman who took the photos, not someone that went in. Oh, how interesting. So it has this rare collection of photographs recently discovered by her grandson, a professional photographer. Awesome. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for sharing this with me. I do love photographs. I've always been interested in learning more about the Mennonites and the Amish. So this will provide a little glimpse into their lives. So thank you so much. Continued luck with going through all of your books and your woodworking and your art. I'll have to go on and take a look and see. You probably created some great, beautiful artwork in pen and ink. I mean, your handwriting is lovely, so your artwork has to be too, right? Thank you so much. Last but not least, we have this box from our friend Carolyn out in Woodlawn, Virginia. Little compact but heavy box. Dear Renee, enclosed in the pink bag are new items I couldn't resist getting for you. Hope you enjoy them. Then there's old stationery, old cards, and I thought a special military writing paper in its own box. But all the old cards are in the box. Also, a vintage, red checked tablecloth. And all the rest is old feed sacks of long ago. Do with all as you wish. With love and admiration, Carolyn. P.S. Tell Taco I still want to buy the deer. I'm not sure what deer that is, but haven't had a chance to get the books sent, but I still intend to. Now this box is from a few months ago, so that other box may have come. I know I still have packages from Uva, Larry, Philip, and a few others to open. I'm trying to get to the boxes that were sent a few months ago first. So, how exciting, Carolyn. Let's see. Please give this package to Taco Stacks. Will do. We'll put that aside for him. All right, so we have a pink bag. She said with newer items. Oh, yeah, of course I can use Post-it notes. Are you crazy? Oh, these are cute. Oh, Christmas greetings. They're Hallmark cards, but they have like an antique Santa Claus on them. Oh, we have more post-its. Thank you. Oh, it's a little calendar. Impressionism oil painting. How cute. That can go on my desk. And then, what is this? What is this? Oh, it's a Alice in Wonderland pocket watch necklace. And it has the Cheshire Cat on the back. So it's Alice in the front. It's gonna focus. And then the Cheshire Cat in the back. That's so fun. Go to auction so I can see what time it is. Oh, cute. Oh, neat. Are they stickers? I think they might be stickers, but there's Alice. They're like old stamp stickers. Perfect for a junk journal. Ah, these are lovely. And there's the White Rabbit. So cool. There's just a whole assortment. There's butterflies. There's a the drink me bottle. Those are really neat. Love them. This is the box, United States Army Stationery. Never seen the box before. Oh wow. So there's just a whole assortment of paper. We have a map, Pennsylvania, instructions and part list friend double action hand pump. And we have all sorts of cards. It will be good news, more than words can tell, to hear that you are up and well. How cute. Oh, what's this? Die cut cardstock Disney. On your wedding day. Hope you're feeling much better. And then, yeah, so here is the stationery. United States Army. These are all different like helicopters they have on there. How cool. I'm sure that they probably got this at their little shops on their, I can't even think, this is so bad in my brain. Bases. The shops on their bases. That's probably where they got that. Oh my god. That took a while. Oh, we have some duck stationery. Who wouldn't love a little duck? And then this nice older, wow, this material just feels so nice. Checked tablecloth. Perfect for summer. And then look at all this. Oh my gosh. Wow, just the feeling of this material is just so different than the material of today. So these are all the linen feed sack material. Look how cute. We have the little roses. This one's really adorable. The apples. Another project. Gotta get out that sewing machine. It's not that I don't want to. It's just, you know, I have to kind of ration my time between what's going to help me pay my bills. And that's videos, Etsy, eBay, and a flea market. I am still doing my research and my transcribing on the Berlin letters, and then I'm adding a few other research things in the mix too, so that's really cute. These are adorable. I mean, this is filled with them. All in great shape too. Ooh, this one's really nice. That's perfect for fall. Oh my goodness. I mean, this goes on forever. You're not gonna believe the one that's in the bottom. I don't think you could even guess. Because I wouldn't have thought, oh my gosh. It's comics. So this is just fabric, but it's Little Orphan Annie, Terry and the Pirates. That's so cool. Gasoline Alley. Oh wow. That's really neat fabric. Oh my gosh, so many things to make, so many things to make. All this fabric, wow. You can never have enough linen. Never enough linen, never enough fabric, especially if it's Little Orphan Annie in comics. Come on now, oh my goodness. Well, thank you, Carolyn, so much for sending me all these items. I'll have to go through the cards a little bit more, and this fabric, I'm going to add it to my vintage fabric linen textile piles closet full, and again, add it to the list of future projects. I know one day I will get to it and make something and be super proud that I finally did it, and hopefully be able to make a bunch more too, if that makes any sense. In my mind, that makes sense what I just said. These are wonderful. Again, you know, if I would see these in a box at the Tote Man, scoop them up because they're so cute. This one's really cute with the different color greens and the purples. Look how bright that is. Thank you so much, Carolyn. Again, I'll pass the package on the taco stacks. Hope that you are doing well. Thank you so much for all these wonderful items and sharing them with me. And thank you just for watching the channel. Thanks to all of you for watching, for taking part in mail day and seeing what treasures have been sent through the mail. As I always say, I can't thank you enough just for watching, let alone sharing these items with me and putting them in my trust. So thank you so much. What's coming up? Well, as long as when we get to the house, you know, 98% of the stuff isn't gone, another clean out. So excited to start that, excited to get to the house and see what's there. I have not been there yet. Tony has been there. Taco Stacks will probably help out here and there. I don't know if he is able to 100% be there with us every time we go. I know he has some things coming up on the schedule, and that means that I will probably have some things coming up on the schedule, like auctions and things like that. So we have to work around the schedule with the clean out. But at least for this one, it's a bit more local to us. We aren't driving really far, and it seems like their schedule is a bit more lenient versus 1 day a week. I know it's a bit more lenient because they want it done by the end of this month. So it's not going to be dragging out for months and months and months. So stay tuned for that. Hopefully I'll be able to bring you guys along and you can see what this person has saved throughout the years, because they want everything gone out of the house. It's got to go. So stay tuned for that. And thanks again for watching. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being part of the Paper and Moose YouTube community. You are so appreciated. I can't say thank you enough. Have a great day, and I will see you all for the next adventure, whatever it may be, here at Paper and Moose.